Before this episode of Willie Podcast begins, this is a little disclaimer that Juju and I had some technical issues when recording this podcast that we didn't find out about until after we had already recorded. So my audio track will be a little messed up this time. With all that aside, I hope you enjoy.
Welcome back to the Willie Podcast, and I'm speaking with a micro USB cable. Wait, do you get it though?
I don't know.
Do you get it? Because it's an ugly cable. Oh.
Oh, wait. That's one for the tech nerds out there.
Baby, I just cooked you! Shout out to my tech nerds out there. Shout out to my tech nerds.
Shout out to all the tech nerds. This is completely unrelated, but it reminded me of this. Just brief off topic for a second before we get into highlight of the week. Recently, as of yesterday, I've had 2 people in back-to-back class periods, both my friends, tell me about how they had a dream recently where some white person they know, separate people, some white person they know in their dream randomly turned Indian. No, straight up.
Yeah, this is a great story, Lee. This is a great story.
In my second period, right after I had gym first period, so I was already really tired, really out of it. My friend was telling me about that, and I didn't know how to react to that. I went to third period, my AP chemistry, and I was like, wow, I'm going to be surrounded by smart people. It's going to be so great. And then Atomic told me about how they had a dream where this white coworker of theirs just turned Indian the next day. And they weren't hacking computers, but they were just fully Indian at that point for no reason.
How about you just tell us about your highlight of the week?
Wait, but the W story, guys?
Do I have to repeat myself?
So my highlight of the week. As of recording this past weekend, Juju has been spamming our group chat like crazy with our whole friend group because he's a freaking loser. We hate that guy.
I didn't do any of this.
Sorry. He sent an Instagram reel to us one day, and it was in a day taking a picture every hour of the day as individuals, and then editing it together and seeing what all of the friend group was doing at every hour of the day. He sent that Instagram reel, which that group chat is so inactive. We just call each other occasionally. We never message each other like that. But everyone started responding and was like, wow, Juju, I really like this idea. And everyone was glazing him. Guys,
I'm the GOAT.
Where's that attention? I try to message anything ever.
Yeah, but we don't like you.
Okay, so unfortunately true. But this last Saturday, my highlight of the week is that we finally got around to doing that. You, me, Nat, and Lilly. And then everyone else was just off doing whatever because it's Valentine's Day.
Stupid bums.
So my highlight is written down as Picture Day. And the reason why it's such a highlight for me is because it allowed for me to be more mindful about the way I was spending my time throughout the day. Especially because literally at every hour, I was checking the time and seeing, okay, what's the perfect opportunity picture I could take right now and not seem like a complete loser who's bed rotting all day.
Mm-hmm. And so you decided that you needed to go on a walk just to prove that you aren't a loser.
And that was really hard for me because I'm really out of shape. I never walk anywhere. I didn't even walk to any food store,
barely made
restaurant.
It home.
What am I doing?
Barely made it home.
Literally, I almost just passed out on the side there. I almost called Lilly to bring me food and water.
Just to refuel for your walk?
Just to refuel for my 2-minute walk back to my house. Yeah, but the old platform that was Vine right? The old saying that was "do it for the vine" is kind of the mindset and the mentality I had going into that day, because my whole day was, okay, what can I do for the plot, and what can I do to just be performative so people think that I'm out and about doing whatever. And it was a really productive day for me.
You're
But
just trying to be a
so
performative male so bad. So bad.
okay, Juju, your highlight of the week.
Right. On no, it was Sunday night into Monday. I stayed at my friend's house, and we decided to go out at 1 on a drive. So we picked up one of our friends, and we went on a drive around a highway around my city, blasting music and like singing. It was so much fun. Like I've never done that. I've wanted to do that for so long. And we finally
Mhm.
got around to doing something like that, and it was so awesome. And then the next morning I woke up and my throat really hurt cuz I was singing so loud. I think I lost my voice a little bit that day. But
Hearing you talk about that reminded me of that, like the scenes in Perks of Being a Wallflower. We Are Infinite.
oh, I love that one. I love that scene. Actually such a great movie. You guys should
W
watch it. I think
man.
it's on Netflix in Canada. So,
It is not on Netflix in America, so sorry.
just get a VPN.
Sorry to the viewers.
Just get a VPN, and that
True.
brings us to our first sponsor. No, I'm just kidding. If only.
No sponsors yet.
Still no sponsors. But hey, free grounds over here. Just send your companies our way. We'll promote you.
Oh, so the saying, it's funny you mentioned that. Recently we were also on Saturday, the day that was my highlight. Um we were talking about the saying that money can't buy happiness, but whoever made that saying was probably wrong.
They probably broke
And
is what they probably were.
do you remember why we were talking about that?
Yes, it's because I got my new microphone,
Guys,
and I was so
Juju's
happy.
finally gonna make content,
I
guys.
no maybe.
Oh no. Oh no.
uh Probably. I got the what's it called? DJI Mic Mini. I got 2 of them, and I was so happy when I got them. And that's why we were talking about how money can't buy you happiness, but it can because I had money, bought something, and I'm happy.
Yes. Yay, 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 yay. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, what is up with you doing that today? I say something and you just pause.
I don't know.
It's like you're not even
I'm
like listening to what I'm saying. You're not even like focused or anything. You're just like,
I'm literally drifting away as we speak. I'm doing my like zoned out cross-eyed face.
oh
I'm
my
like
god.
licking my lips thinking about food. Oh, what should I eat after this podcast?
No, because we were gonna record this podcast yesterday, but you were high or something. I don't even know.
No, let's not say that. I had a crazy migraine all of yesterday, and I was slurring my words like crazy.
He
Like
was
the word,
literally
but
having a stroke. He could not say any. He could not form a sentence. Not one sentence.
I think I was saying like whisk away, but I kept going with and I
Why
just
would you be
kept
saying whisk
repeating that.
away? Why? What is that? I've never.
I don't remember what saying that would have a w and a s after that.
Hey, I'll tell you this. It wasn't whisk.
Oh, maybe I'm still thinking about food. Maybe I'm
Oh
thinking I
my
need a
god.
whisk to start baking
Yeah, Bart
for
started
after
baking. Make some I love
because I was
brownies.
baked.
Oh my god, I love brownies. What's your favorite sweet? Like sweet dish, like dessert or like just in
Oh
general?
no. So a lot of typical desserts, I'm not personally a fan. Um, my family and I aren't really big cake people,
Yeah.
so we kind of get cake, but for everyone's birthday in my family, we always get tiramisu.
That's a great cake.
So that's really good. I love tiramisu.
Okay, so is that your favorite?
Yeah, because oh, cookies. I love cookies. I love cookies. Atomic baked this whole thing of cookies and gave me a bag with like 6 to 10 of them at least. And by the end of the day, when Atomic saw me again, gone. All of
Gone.
it.
You're actually fat. You ate 10
I ate
cookies.
it throughout. I ate it throughout the class periods I wasn't supposed to be having any food in because it was like engineering and photography, and you should not be eating
There's
and messing
cookie
with
crumbs all
equipment
over
like
the
that.
cameras now. Nice one. Nice
Literally.
going.
There's like greasy fingerprints all over the screens on the photography cameras.
Are you a
And
messy
my
eater
dad.
too? You got it all over your hands, greasy
No,
on the.
I'm not a messy eater anymore. Hey, I'm a lot of things. I am not a messy eater.
Mm-hmm. You've been on the come up.
What? Hey, I've never heard this expression before.
You've been on like the come up. What are you
Um,
talking about? Like you've
What are
risen
you
to
saying to me?
you've improved.
I've been on the what?
The come up.
Oh, I really have never heard that before.
You're rising up to the occasion of being no longer a messy eater. On the come up.
Because the cum has risen? I don't. I'm confused. I don't.
No,
I really don't understand
no.
this expression.
No, okay. It's a thing. I swear it's a thing.
This is like when we first became friends, and I wrote down somewhere. I put "What's the haps?" and you didn't know what that meant.
What's
Like, what's happening?
What's the word?
Like,
What's the haps?
what's going on? What's your major?
What's the word? What's the haps? What's your major?
What's your major? On the come up. Here, I just searched it up. On the come up is a common. Oh my! I can't say
Common?
this. I can't say this word.
Freaking liars.
On the come up is a common idiomatic slang phrase meaning someone or something is rising in status, gaining a momentum, or approaching success.
Wow.
Is it
I've never heard
idiomatic?
that.
Yeah. I've never heard that word, to be honest. Idiomatic?
When you were starting that word, I thought you were gonna be like, oh, it's to describe an idiot. It's when an idiot is rising, and it's like
Why
a
would on the
comeback story,
come
like
up
an
be
underdog.
Why would on the come up like be describing sorry.
Go on.
Why wouldn't you just call somebody an idiot?
Why would you say on the come up anyway?
Because it's
Hey,
not. It
and
doesn't
the-
mean idiot. It does not mean idiot.
And I wish it's
Common
moments
phrase.
Like
It
this,
said common phrase. That's what it said.
it's moments like this where I wish we had a webcam podcast because you should have seen my expression. I thought when I first heard you say that a few minutes ago, I thought you meant come like
No.
you know. And I was like,
Why would
wow,
I
this
say
guy is insane.
on the come up? Why would I say that?
And once again, hi Juju's family.
No.
Um,
I'm sending this episode to your mom.
Don't ever say that again. Don't ever. Don't
Last
you ever
podcast.
say that again.
Hey, last podcast you said if I didn't edit it, you would message my mom on Facebook.
Hey, unfortunately, my mom's account is also kind of public too.
Yeah, what's her name
Don't
again?
go searching for it.
Sorry,
guys.
unrelated. What's
No?
her name again?
Oh yeah. And my social security number is. My favorite thing in living in such a small area, and maybe my opinion will differ when I am the one having to drive late nights like that, but because I live in such a small area, everything is 40 minutes to a 2-hour drive out for me. But it's always the like late nights coming back from those moments of like spending time with my family, and like the late drives back where everyone's like kind of asleep and we're just playing music together, and like those are so memorable to me. I love when that happens. I was really worried that we were also going to have to postpone the podcast like tonight too, because the weather has been, I know the weather over there has been really bad.
God,
You haven't
it's
been to work in
so
2
bad.
days.
Yeah, I haven't been working. Like I had to,
Um,
it's been -30 here. My boss told me, "Hey, don't come in because we're not gonna have anything for you to do." So I've just had the last 2 days off. But yeah, it's actually like really bad out there. Right, like right now it's -21. Oh, I have to convert it for you. Hold on. For our American listeners, it's -6 out, -6 degrees, and I got to a low of -16 today.
and for your family and the Canadians listening.
Yeah, they understood.
Oh, okay, so Americans are stupid, so that's what you're saying. they are, but
Yes.
that's personal to me.
Honestly, you single-handedly bring down the average IQ of America by at least 10.
Oh my gosh. Do you know that the average literacy rate for an adult in America is like a 5th grade level?
Are we serious?
No, that's like an actual statistic.
Not you though, right?
Like literacy comprehension is at average around adults here. It's at a 4th to 6th grade level. But I went middle ground, so.
Wow. I started choke. I choked on my own spit.
Oof.
Okay, go. I'm fine.
I was talking to Atomic on the bus after school today about how I have certain like words and numbers and letters that I mix up all the time. But like it's only a verbal thing for me. I can if I need to write something out, well, not necessarily, but if I okay, let me just give you an example. My F's and 4's mix them up all the time.
How?
My E's
Wait,
and
what?
3's. August and October, down, done, A and I, and there's one other thing that I'm forgetting. But those are like common things that I mix up all the time.
Like
Those are
just
common
when
things
you're
I mix up
talking?
a little bit. Like if it's like a code on the screen and it includes any of those things, then I'll verbally repeat it out loud to myself as I'm typing it out. Like I'll verbally say the wrong thing, but I'll put down the right thing that I mean. Verbally I
F
mess
and
up, but in my
4?
head I see it all the time. Instead of recording the podcast last night like we originally planned, we were doing a tier list of random images and saved on Juju's computer. And the C and the S tier list, I messed up. Don't know how I did that. I get
Because you
really
had a
confused
migraine.
about that. Oh, but I don't have one now.
Yeah. I was gonna find
Okay.
it. We could keep talking. I'll find my way.
I'll find my way. In my heart, I will find a way. Those Macs are also like, they're weird. They're strange. It's weird to be on a fast Mac, because the one that I'm currently recording on,
Mhm.
it's like 7 years old now. We've had it for 6. Oh no.
I wasn't gonna say
Let's
it.
move past it. Let's move.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Quick. Like, this Mac is incredibly slow, but the ones at school, I'm like, I understand what she's saying immediately because I have one of my own that I have one on my own that wait, I'm confusing myself. I have one of my own that I'm on all the time.
Like right now.
Yeah, okay, great. Yeah. But something about the way we do it in photography, all of the Macs always have the Wi-Fi turned off.
Mhm.
We just don't have it enabled at all.
I would not be able to work with a slow Mac like you do. Like I have slow Wi-Fi and it's so annoying. Like any moment it like drops, I'm just like I'm about to punch my monitor. It just makes me so angry. But that's finally changing because this Tuesday, my dad got a package for our new Wi-Fi because we're switching away from Telus. Never get Telus. Telus is the worst thing ever. So we're switching to this
So
new
what does this
provider.
mean?
It means Sunday when the technician comes in, we'll be getting new Wi-Fi. Finally.
Wow.
And it's faster, it's cheaper, and hopefully more stable. Can we get a round of applause?
Me.
Let's go Wi-Fi. Let's go Wi-Fi in Canada. Okay, you can stop now.
Why would I? Why I'm trying to support my friend.
I also I got my package for my microphone on Saturday. I also got these paper star strips, and I've been making paper stars, and they're in. I'm putting them in this jar. I'll send a picture so you can put it on the podcast. But I want to fill up this jar all the way, and then I'll empty it into a container, and then after that, I'll get a bigger container to put the paper stars in, and then eventually I'll have a huge like tub full of paper stars. That's my goal.
It was Thanksgiving 2023 in my sophomore year, I think. I was a 10th grader. I was just asking some of my friends for like random things to do on Thanksgiving because I find that besides eating all the time, was my favorite thing to do. I
'Cause you're
don't
fat.
really have anything to. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to do besides that. So I was just asking around, and one of the tasks that I got from one of my friends was to make 50 paper stars, I think it was. Those like little paper stars. Shoot.
No, this is why we weren't
Those
recording last night because you couldn't talk.
those little paper stars that you were just talking about. I had never made them before, so not only was it a small learning curve for me, but I also had to make 50 of them, which doesn't sound so difficult, and I'm so glad that as I was starting to make my little piles, I got a surprise visitor for the first time I had seen this person in years. Guess who that person was?
The same person.
And shout out Staticmio.
Oh my god.
Shout out Nat, the goat.
Actual goat.
Are you joking? Nat and I live in different states, but Nat's a really close family friend of mine. We've known each other for the longest time, and Nat just so happened to be coming to surprise me
in your state?
that Thanksgiving, and I immediately put them to work. My older sister was recording off to the side as I opened the front door, because they were expecting like a big emotional reaction, and instead they got, yeah, hold on. And I went upstairs and I changed because I was still in pajamas, and I went back down. And then I think right after that, I was like, okay, now do you want to help me with this? And then I made Nat make paper stars with me.
Like immediately as Nat got there.
Almost immediately after is what I remember.
Such a good friend.
Nat will fact check that. Thank you so much. Everyone.
Like, oh
everyone
hi,
loves
thanks
me.
for coming. Can you help me?
Hey, thanks for coming.
Yeah, I don't
childhood
care about
best
how
friend
your
I
I don't
haven't
care
seen.
about how your month's been or your year. Come help me with these paper stars.
Hey, best friend ever that I've had for so many years, that I haven't seen in 6 of those years. Yeah, I'm putting you to work right now.
I
You think you can
actually
be under this roof on Thanksgiving without having to do labor? You're joking.
I hate
Yes.
6, 7. Every time I hear
no.
6 or 7, I'm like, wait, he's doing the thing, and I can't escape it.
You can't escape it. So glad no one here has been making jokes like that.
Yeah, of course
Oh,
not.
thank
Because
goodness.
you're like, you've said it like 3 times. You said 6 or 7 like 4 times already, and I have to stop myself. I have to stop myself because it's like it's not funny. Ticks over me. Like I can't. I gotta say it. You know what I mean? Oh my god.
And how many times do you think I've said it already? Like 6 or 7 times?
Okay.
Like ballpark?
Okay, we're done now. And I think I'm blocking you.
Leave a comment down below for who you think should be my next podcast host.
My next podcast host
I
who
started
does all the
slurring
work.
my words again.
Yeah, it's really embarrassing, honestly, when you do that.
Realized.
Like I feel bad for you when that happens because it's just so embarrassing and so annoying.
Who is he talking about, guys?
Me?
Yeah.
Good night.
Love you.
Love you too.
Have a good sleep.
You too. Okay, good night. That's my mom. My mom has some tips for the podcast. She says our mics are very quiet and the sound effects are very loud. She also said that you're very annoying and I should stop hanging out with you.
Did she say that? Did she say this though?
Yes. Yes, she said that.
I'm gonna leave a note to myself so I remember to do that after this. Like to fix our audio levels.
Okay, awesome sauce
Guys,
bonanza.
guess who's what'd you say?
Awesome sauce bonanza.
Okay, what are these phrases you're talking about? On the topic of Nat being here for Thanksgiving, I also just and I've only done this one day in my life, and that was this Thanksgiving, and then I never did it again. I kept saying cuckoo banana sauce.
Cuckoo banana sauce.
Yippee!
So when are you gonna grow a beard?
Do you want to know what my daily affirmations were today?
You sent it to me. Let me read it out loud. Okay, so Lee's daily, whatever you just said. What'd you say?
Affirmations.
Daily affirmations. This is what he messaged me. He said, "I'm so cute. The beard will come in." Which first
Separate
of all,
bulletins.
yeah, separate bulletins. First of all, not true. Second of all, what beard?
That's why I'm like, it was just positive manifestations that the beard will grow into today. Emphasis on the will. Emphasis on the beard. The beard will grow in today.
Emphasis on the will and on the beard.
This is another moment where I'm wishing we had webcams because my beard is like crazy. Definitely gotta shave it down. Because it did come in today.
Actually, W. Lee.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not typing.
Okay, what are you doing though?
I'm not doing anything. Why would you think I'm doing anything? I'm not doing anything.
Does this need to go in the outtakes or is this a segue? What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. What are you talking about?
Why do I hear you click clacking away?
I'm
over there?
not doing anything. I am not doing anything. What? Lee, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not doing anything. Why would I be doing anything?
Okay. Don't know why he's acting so strange.
Because there's nothing
Anyway,
to be acting strange about.
yeah.
'Cause there's
Back to what I was
nothing.
saying though, the beard. Like pretty full, pretty thick. I wish
Yeah.
you guys could see it right now.
Good night. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Good night.
Bro just spammed
Good night.
responses over
Okay, we can get back to a what?
What? Juju!
What?
Stinking up the whole place. You just farted.
That was not-
everywhere.
Guys!
All over your pants. Juju, if your Sprite could turn around right now, there'd be a dookie stain on your butt.
That was not me. Sorry.
That was him, guys. That was freaking him. That was him.
I didn't. Guys, I didn't do anything.
I'm so sorry for this descriptor. If you hear any kind of like splashing, it's
Okay.
because Juju pooped his pants, and when he moves around in his chair, it's like, it's bad. It's getting everywhere.
Poop doesn't
Can
go
we actually
splish
cut right
splash.
now so you... yeah, it does if it's like a liquidy.
You have those all the time, don't you? That's what we're talking about.
We're still in the outtakes right now.
So when are we getting back on track?
Okay, me trying to lock back in. When are we getting back on track? Right freaking now. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Do you like
I don't
Pepsi
know.
Zero Sugar?
I have not
I
had
love
Pepsi
Zero Sugar. I
Oh.
love it.
Was that rhetorical?
I love Pepsi.
You're a Pepsi guy?
Pepsi is better than Coke.
I've always grown up to be a Coke guy.
You're a Coke guy?
Yeah. I
Coke has,
love-
it's like no
like, haven't
flavor.
you snorted it before?
There's like no flavor in Coke. Only in Pepsi. Pepsi
Wait, but
tastes,
haven't
no,
you snorted it before?
Coke
It's like
tastes
a different
what?
kind of feeling.
Guys, can we block this guy? I'm clearly ignoring him and trying to change the topic, but he keeps pushing.
Why don't you, like, it's so fun to snort crack. I love crack cocaine.
Cocaine Cocaine tastes watered down. No, Coke tastes watered down.
Yeah, you would know.
Okay. Coke tastes watered down
Nope.
more than Pepsi.
Does it though?
It does. I'm telling you, Pepsi has
I've
more.
always felt the opposite.
Pepsi has like a sharp, it's like jabs you in the throat. And then Pepsi is just
Pow,
like
pow, pow.
pow pow pow. And then Pepsi is just no, Coke is just like, ooh, I'm a liquid. And
Coke is just like, oh, I'm high.
okay,
What
okay,
are we
okay.
talking about?
We can't talk about that. You're too immature. We gotta cut all that out.
No. Okay, outtakes. Oh, then we have to record for a little. Then we have to record for a little longer because you're not.
Why don't we just keep the outtakes in the podcast this time? Switch it up. You know.
GW podcast, but it is the outtakes.
GW podcast after hours.
Wait, true, because we're recording this. Oh, we're not recording this later than usual. I was thinking of yesterday.
Yeah, but then you're like,
I was thinking. I've been watching Good Mythical Morning.
oh,
I've never watched them before this week, but I've been like binge watching them. They're so funny.
they are actually so funny. I had a good mythical morning hat of the Rantler or whatever it's called. It's a rat with antlers.
Mm-hmm.
I had that hat.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it, but I don't know what happened to it. It's gone.
Something that I appreciate about their channel is that they have the Good Mythical Morning like main, and then they have Good Mythical More, which is the after hours show. Shoot. They
Lee?
have Good
Lee,
Mythical.
I'm gonna need you
No.
one time. Lock the flip in, brother.
I'm trying to lock the flip in.
Okay, go.
They have their after hours show, which is my
Lee,
gosh,
lock in.
and
Go,
this
go,
guy's
go,
always-
go.
They have their Good Mythical Morning after hours show, which is called Good Mythical More, and I'm really appreciative of that because it reminds me of our outtakes. And this is not an idea for me to pitch, but I would like eventually for us to be able to make the Willie Podcast and then an after hours show like that, or just a separate GW channel, which
Mhm.
is just GW content of like us on the Minecraft world, us doing actual videos that
That'd be
aren't just
fun.
edited podcasts. Like
We're gonna have a
the
stream
tier list
house and
we
call
were
it
doing.
Guy Willie's house. Even though Guy, is this a great idea?
Is this a W idea? Who would be in our stream house?
Guy and Willie, me being Guy, you being Willie.
Okay, this part I'm gonna cut out because I'm pitching it for a later podcast.
Oh my god. This episode is cooked.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
It just got so bad I almost started doing my dying duck laugh, which is just like a you heard it briefly. I don't know
go
how to
ahead, go
explain.
ahead.
It's like a yeah, like that almost. That was a good Guy Willie Podcast.
Wait, I like the last podcast idea you had there. The Guy Willie podcast. That's good. Sounds good. That's good.
Wait. I think we should make a podcast together.
I think we should make a podcast together. Honestly, I think it could work. I'll be the person who looks good and is there, and you'll do all the work. This is great. This is great.
Wait, this is for some reason this is hitting me really personally. Like I'm experiencing this already. That's weird, right? Because we haven't even started it.
It's like deja vu. It's like you've had this happen before.
It's like I've lived this in a past life.
Right? It's like deja vu. It's like you've lived through this before.
We're so cooked. we're so cooked, but this podcast isn't we're cooked. It's we're baked. That's good. That's good.
Wait, this is
Write that down.
good. Yeah, that's a good title. We're baked, and then in parentheses, we're not actually baked. We are baked. Parentheses baked. Nope. No, you should do that. And then parentheses. Not clickbait.
Parentheses baked we are.
No, cut that last one. That was not. Oh, Lee,
That one was really. I'm gonna name it right. Okay, let me write that down.
No, you're gonna listen to you say that back, and you're gonna be like this. You're gonna be like, oh, that's bad. You see that?
I am so cute.
Oh,
Juju
I'm
is
cringing.
furry
I'm
femboy.
Meow.
Juju is actual femboy.
Meow.
Okay, so last conversation. Shoot.
We are okay. We can't do this, Lee. Oh no.
We're already 55 minutes in. We gotta keep going. 30 of those minutes is outtakes. This is the outtakes podcast episode.
No, this is what I'm thinking. The fourth episode. We can leave all this in. Leave all this in. The fourth podcast, where it's unhinged or something like that. Something creative where we leave the outtakes in and we just don't make an outtakes episode, but we keep it in like within where they would be in the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a good idea?
This is a good idea, and I name it We Broke Sobriety.
Yes, and Lee is high and baked.
And yeah,
and Koala had too much Pepsi Zero.
What do you want to talk about next?
Wait. The podcast, we titled it "We Are Not Perfect." Because, oh my god. Because,
and then
we're trying to
we have a musical note at the end of this episode where we talk about how we're flawed.
Yes.
And then, but then for some reason you start turning it into you being a furry femboy, and you get confused and you think we're not singing about how we're flawed. You start singing about your paws or your claws, and I'm like, no, that's not.
I love Bluey.
I need to tell you about this.
Oh yeah, you tell me about my favorite show.
Yeah, let me mansplain your favorite thing to you. Okay, great. Not relating to Bluey, but not Bluey. We have a volleyball event going on at the high school tonight. And the team that was doing really well, as far as I saw before we started recording, everyone has graphic tees. I don't remember some kind of wording on Netflix and chill. I don't know. But their graphic on their tee was Bandit. And their their text above that said, "I'm in my Bandit era."
Tough? I love
tough?
Bluey. I have a Bluey poster on my wall. If you're following our Instagram, you would have seen the story that we posted. I was playing my guitar and there was a Bluey poster in the background. I love Bluey. And I got a Bandit plush. Bandit? I'm holding it right now. You can't see it, but
You're holding it to your webcam and you're like, "Oh shoot."
Yeah. I literally just held it up to my
Do you think people would recognize us if we just randomly switched to webcams?
Honestly, yeah, our sprites are very accurate of who we are, I think.
I think what's missing, yours doesn't have your dirt stains all over you because you've never showered in your life.
I can put on
the flies.
I could put on my hoodie that I'm wearing on my sprite. Do you have a brown turtleneck?
So, no, but I
quarter
have a brown
zip. Sorry.
quarter zip.
Yeah,
yes, but I don't have it. I don't have I've lost it, but it was my favorite. That's why Lilly drew it on my thing.
It's got to be somewhere. Your penguin plush took it.
Would...
It's on the screen.
Could you imagine if we randomly just switched to webcam?
What did you mean? What it means to reciprocate?
It's funny that Juju mentioned how he has if you saw our Instagram post of him playing the guitar with the Bluey poster in the background, because that screenshot is actually in episode 2. I mentioned how Juju was serenading me with the guitar because we're two guys in love.
You're in love with me.
Ladybug,
you are in love with me.
Shout out Lilly Ladybug, my actual girlfriend. Shout out. But that picture is just because I wanted proof of you playing the guitar with me on the phone. So the little corner is just me with the monkey FaceTime thing on, and I'm smiling with my mouth open. I look so stupid. Are you crying?
No, I'm picking my nose.
Oh yeah, me too though.
Because there's something up in there. Hold on. It's my finger. Oh no, I just squished one of my paper star strips. Never mind, I fixed it.
Do you think people would be disappointed if I left, because I will be making this the outtakes video. Do you think people would be disappointed if we had the whole bit about naming it We're Baked and I didn't name it We're Baked?
I don't think so.
Okay, good. You guys better not be upset about that when I actually name it Juju is in love with Lee. So,
That will
Which he
also
is.
not be the title.
sorry guys, he changed the title because he
changed the
also has
title.
access to the YouTube.
I also have access to YouTube. Sorry, this is really gross. Should I mute?
Yeah.
Okay.
A few moments later.
Has the weather died down for you?
What do you mean? It's still really cold.
Oh, but you're still going to work?
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to work.
What do you do at your job?
I bend metal, and I cut metal. I make metal
Mhm.
flashings for buildings.
Wait,
that-
say that again?
I make metal flashings for buildings.
Oh.
So that just means like, if you see metal on buildings, I probably make that.
Wow, even here in the small area that I live in?
Yeah, the smell.
Okay, now I really have to. Now I really gotta double down.
Now you really gotta cut it out.
No, yeah. This one's insane. This podcast is insane.
This
What's
episode will
crazy-
be insane. Unhinged. I was talking about my parents were my family watches our podcast, and they were telling me it was a really good episode and it was really deep. It was a really oh my god, it was a really deep episode last time, and I like watching it again. It kind of was, but like, you know, I'm used to conversations like that with you.
And it's funny to hear that from people, because I've also heard it on my end, of people letting me know that.
I didn't
I
think
thought
it wasn't
was-
that deep.
That's literally what I'm about to say. I thought it was like really surface level, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
I think it was good though.
my mom was saying like, how did you guys learn how to talk like that? I was like, what are you talking about? We're just
Wait, what
you
are we
guys
talking
talking?
about?
like literally, what are we talking about? I don't remember nothing.
When I told, because I remember after we recorded that, I told Solar about it, and I was like, be hyped. It was a deep conversation-ish, and she was like, oh my gosh, was that like awkward for you guys to film? And I was like, no, it was deeper, but it wasn't like deep.
Yeah.
Guys, wait until we have an actual deep episode. Sonder? Guys, watch out.
Sonder? No, we can't. We don't have enough time for that. This is the goofy podcast. We're going goofy podcast, serious podcast, goofy podcast. It's serious. What it? Serious podcast. Serious mode on.
Super serious podcast. I also was gonna say that I think it's a good balance of like the podcast we had last episode, and now we're not only trying to transition into weekly episodes, but we're just being silly.
We're still figuring it out.
We're just being silly.
We're
We
just
really
get-
are just.
We're just
figuring
getting
it
started. Wait till we're just getting started.
out. And actually, this time last podcast, you were saying that, hey, it might be too early to call the shots, but I think we're back. Wait. Are we so back?
And then you were like this. You were like, "We are so back." That's what you were like.
Literally what I was like. What's crazy is last podcast, for those outtakes, I really enjoyed it because it was a lot more silly moments like this whole podcast. But the beginning of the title card, I added Willie Podcast outtakes unedited, because for the most part it was. And that is what this is going to end up being.
This is gonna be a crazy episode.
This is going to be really good. Stay hyped for maybe a deep episode next week, but we're going into the quote of the week now. The quote of the week is coming from me, because we alternate.
In which I hope you have one.
Are you ready? Are you
Yes,
so hyped?
I'm
Are you
so
ready?
hyped and I'm ready.
Okay, the quote of the week is, build a life you don't have to distract yourself from."
Sorry. That's a really good
And that
quote.
would be the outtakes right now. Can I talk a little bit about what that means
Can
to
you
me?
repeat it?
Yeah, okay. The quote of the week is, build a life you don't have to distract yourself from.
Ooh, I like that one. I do like that one.
Can I talk a little bit
Yeah.
about what that means to me? Okay, awesome. So, I don't remember exactly where I first heard this quote. I have quotes that I like in the Google Doc I have for all the things we talk about on this podcast, besides this episode, which you can tell I had nothing planned.
Mm-hmm.
But this quote I had specifically in mind when I was going into this one, just because in my highlight of the week I was talking about how taking a picture every hour of the day was causing me to be more mindful about the way I was spending my time, but it also allowed me to build my life for a day in a way I don't have to distract myself. And all throughout my day, I'm always like in bed, on my phone, doing literally nothing. But I talked about how I felt more productive, and that was good because for the day, even though a lot of my pictures were me at my desk, it was me at my desk like working on something or working on a project, working on the thumbnails, working on editing. Like I was journaling that day, doing like whatever, and like to me that was a good day, and to me that was a productive day, and one that I haven't had recently because of won't get too much into it now, but it's still winter time, and that's not really so great of a time for a lot of people, for many people.
Stay tuned
But
for
yeah.
next week's episode.
Stay tuned. Build a life you don't have to distract yourself from, because when you're spending so much time doing things that you don't enjoy, just ask yourself, what's one more win that you can have right now? What's one small win that you can go out and achieve? If that's getting out of bed, if that's getting yourself dressed, if that's feeding yourself, yes. If it's taking care of yourself in some way, build a life where you don't need to have a distraction, where life is just good, all in all.
I find it funny how you're it's a great quote, but I find it funny how you're telling our viewers not to distract themselves, even though our podcast is technically a distraction.
Oh.
Anyways, keep watching the Guy Willie podcast. Thank you so much for listening to this one. Please come back next time.
And please come back next time. And my defense in that is that without the podcast, then I would have no way of, then I would still be in bed right now, staying up, watching videos that have no meaning to me. But, this is me building a life I don't have to distract myself from. Because this is just me kind of working with you in a way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And we work great.
You guys enjoyed.
Yeah, thank you.
Check us out on all socials at Guy Willie Podcast, besides YouTube, which is just at Guy Willie with an IE.
You can find my social on Instagram, the JL. Oh my. You can check out my social. Hold on. You can find me at the JLC official on Instagram.
Or you can find me at Rolee_121 on Instagram as well. Our YouTubes will be in the description with working links, and we're working on getting clickable links for our Instagrams also.
That's all from us.
Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Guy Willie out. Guy Willie out. Guy Willie out. Guy Willie out.
Why'd you just keep going?